I was imagining
we got to shit talk Josh right now
on the podcast.
You ever wonder why Josh is so? I don't know what he was.
You know, he eats shards of glass.
Yes, glass, as in meth.
And meth. He eats meth.
Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Jams by Jyesh. I'm Jyesh, and today I have my co-host.
I'm Hi. I threw out my corn dog, and I feel guilty, but I couldn't eat him. Man.
We couldn't tell the man. And we have a guest today.
Miguel.
We have Miguel. Welcome, Miguel.
Hello, Josh.
Yes.
This is picking me up. Do I gotta be close to it?
You where you are is cool, or like leaning a little bit.
All right. Yeah, it's great to be a first guest of the show. Obviously.
I'm
the
So why wouldn't that be?
man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are happy to have you here today, Miguel. It's been a long time coming. You one of our first collaborators on the channel, but now you've been on everything.
Did he predate me?
On the run.
No, he did not predate you. But you're just like you live in my basement, as is canon. You and the homeless man.
Yeah, I live in the dumpster out back.
It's true. But
yeah, it's been a while since I've done any videos with you guys. I guess I've just been tired and busy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Pallets.
Yes.
Fuck pallets, bro.
Miguel has beef with pallets, and honestly, deservedly so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, okay. We normally start off this podcast with a little segment called "Let's Talk Music." So, Miguel, what music have you been listening to lately?
Hatsune Miku. No. I've never really been into the Vocaloid stuff. Have you been in that?
No.
I see some of them, and just for the memes, usually. It's pretty good stuff. But music? Fuck, I don't know. I usually just let Spotify go over my playlist. But you use Spotify, right?
I do use Spotify.
Okay, what do you? No, you use YouTube.
He uses
not even YouTube Music.
Yeah, just
YouTube.
YouTube.
Not even YouTube Premium. It's fucking horrible. But yeah, Spotify has this great thing where it's like the radios, right?
Yeah.
You start like a radio off of one song.
Yeah.
And that's where I get like most of like my like new recommendations, and that's why I kind of see I just either with like Spanish music or like any like rock. I tried earlier a bit ago trying to get into metal.
Ooh.
Like I searched up like a Spotify playlist is like metal basics. Like
I like that.
Just like because I really like the guitar and stuff in metal.
Do you need help there, Kevin?
I made it.
Okay, you made it.
I survived.
You made it. Oh. Well, yeah, I like the Spotify like generated playlists for that purpose. I've also discovered so much of like the music that I listen to through just radio stations of other songs, for sure.
Yeah, the algorithm, man. I love giving away my data to corporations and them having control of my life.
Yeah,
that's fucking amazing.
It sure is. Do you have like a specific radio station that you were listening to recently that you or anyone you want to shout out? Let's check it out.
I've been listening to the Tyler Like Him radio a lot. I'm pretty sure Like Him is probably my favorite 2024 song. Even though it was pretty recent, maybe there's some recency bias.
Yeah, that was on Chromacopia, right? Yeah,
the Chromacopia, and I'm not a big Tyler fan. Like I never really listened to his stuff before.
The creator?
Yes.
No, that's a different guy. It's Tyler, and then the creator. They collabed.
It's Gaslight. It's Gas.
I love that.
I couldn't keep it together. I should have tried to.
I love that about like you see the credits and it's like commas between Tyler and the creator.
They're actually a comma.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You see Tyler, the creator. It's I don't know what it is about Like Him. It's just such a great song, and it's good stuff. It's definitely my favorite Tyler song. I never listened to like what was his albums
like
before?
Igor.
Yeah, I never listened to Igor. I never listened to what's the
Flower
Flowers?
Boy?
Yeah, I never listened to Flower Boys. I don't know. There's something about this Chromacopia especially. It's the only one I really like went into it, but in the end, it's like Him that just like got me so hooked on his stuff.
Can I real talk about Tyler the Creator?
Okay.
I have no clue about anything about Tyler the Creator except for the one Eric Andre interview where he goes, Tyler, your dad's here. And just some guy like standing in the rafters,
Yep.
like without any clothes. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's what I know about. I just know what his dad looks like.
I actually think you'd really like Tyler the Creator's music, Kevin. It feels like the type of thing
It does.
that lines up with your tastes in general. And his style is very lyrical. It's very like punctuated, and his deliveries are like weird. Like he's a very quirky guy, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I've been called I don't know if I've been called quirky. Have I been called that?
I'll never call you that in my whole life.
Yeah.
I remember back, I guess in the what's called the Vine era,
Mhm.
his clips were always just so fucking hilarious with like the out of context.
Yeah.
Like, I love the
Maybe I heard it there.
your girlfriend looks like my mom or something, something like that. That was like such a good. Such a
Wait,
good
what?
clip. It's like a clip of Tyler like screaming at somebody outside of a car window.
Wait, the actual guy screams, "Your girlfriend looks like my mom."
Yeah. Tyler's crazy, Kevin. You'd really like him.
No, you've seen
I'm
like
telling
his,
you.
you've seen like his
I need to
interviews
check
and
him out.
everything. He's such a character. Yeah.
There's a reason he was able to go on the Eric Andre show and like balance him out. Like,
No, it's because you haven't seen the interview, I assume, right?
I have a while ago.
Well, it's like just a scripted interview, I think.
No,
Because
but
I
there's
think-
some improv there, I think.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
No, but my point is like he's so crazy. I feel like there wouldn't even have been a point. Is what I'm getting the impression of. I'm sorry. I just love that your girlfriend looks like your mom because there's so many layers to unpack.
One of my favorite lines off of his last album, Call Me If You Get Lost, is Rolls Royce pull up, black boys hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father didn't pull out.
I think I will look up Tyler the
Yeah,
Creator.
you really like
I
him.
think he's my guy. Should I share my thing now? or?
Yeah,
go
share
ahead.
your thing, Kevin.
Okay, so on my list of recently added songs to the playlist that now has 1,228 videos. Let me see.
You got to make it public still.
At some point I will. I had Panama by Mateo, which is a TikTok song. I don't go on TikTok, but it was over some footage of like some anime about some kid wasting time in class, and it was like a slow down version. And it's like the words are all in French, I think, or some other language. So I don't know what it's going, but it goes like da 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 da. Yeah, I may have not.
It sounds
done it
like
right.
your type of music.
Yeah, it sounds better in the actual version. Then I listened to some music from the ending of a video game called Slay the Princess. Then it's Mateo Panama again, but this one isn't the slowed down version. Then it's Zardonic the Takeover, which is just an awesome. I can't even describe it. It's just like it's like something you'd hear in freaking Devil May Cry.
Oh, I like that style of music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll play
kind
for
of like a techno.
yeah, like something you'd hear like you know, I can't. And then it was some like I don't know much about Imagine Dragons, but like you know the song Believer. And that's
Wait, you like Imagine Dragons?
well, yeah, I mean I like the Fire and Flames.
That's Dragon Force.
Imagine dragging these nuts across.
Are you two things that you don't Imagine Dragons and not do Fire and the Flames?
No, that's Dragon
Who the
Force.
fuck is Imagine Dragons?
Radioactive.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's
haven't
a
seen
very
Arcane either, right?
Oh yeah, you haven't
You
seen
haven't seen Arcane
Arcane.
either.
No, I've seen like the last few
Arcane.
episodes of season 1.
What?
Why? Whatever,
Because I
whatever.
wanted to
Why
know
do
what
you
all the
like
YouTube
this?
clips were.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, well they do the
God.
theme song of Arcane.
Imagine Dragons is like
You know,
Well, we'll figure it out. Believer.
yeah.
Wake me up. Well, then I heard like
That's-
another
what's the annoying
version
one?
of the song.
I hated the
One time-
Imagine Dragons
I don't
Storm
like
or Lightning. Did they do Lightning?
Thunder.
They do
Thunder's the really bad
God,
one.
I hated Thunder, bro.
I'll check that.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
I like Imagine Dragons.
Well,
You shut up.
I like Imagine
I
Dragons.
like the band.
Oh.
Shit, Imagine Dragons is nuts. I like the band a lot, and especially back in high school. And they did a lot of stuff. I mean, they've been collabing with League for a while.
Yeah.
And they did Warriors a while ago for like one of the LGS, one of the League competitions. And I hated that song though. I hated Thunder. It was such a horrible song. Such a shit song.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I'll add it to my channel.
I try not
Video.
to like define a group by like a song that I really don't like, because every artist I feel has made songs that I don't like. But yeah, that's a hard one to pass by. I really don't like Thunder.
I had a question about Believer though. I just needed to ask.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
like I know the version that like I think everybody knows, like first things, but then
Yeah.
there was like a version that sounded like it was sung by a boy band, but it was also listed as Imagine Dragons.
I mean, it is a boy band, ain't it?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not like the same guy going first things. It's a completely different vibe.
I have no idea.
I could play a second
what
for
do
you
you-
guys.
I'm
like,
not
right
the
now.
biggest Imagine Dragons person, so I'm probably
I
not the
know
authority on
Believer. I don't
this.
know what you're. I don't know what part.
I don't know what he's talking
It's been a
about.
while since I listened to this.
Yeah, I might just be fucking crazy. I mean, that's
because I feel like
usually
I've only
the
heard
answer.
Enemy for like the longest
Mhm.
time of
It's
Imagine
not
Dragons, and
like
it's
that.
like
Oh, the misery.
that's like what they're known for. I think now.
I think so.
And
I
it's a
really
good
like
song.
Enemy.
it's a
Yeah.
good song. I like the.
You see what I mean? It's like it's not the version I know.
That's not even
What
the
is
same
it?
song.
No, it is.
that-
It's the same song.
Oh, it is. Who's covering this?
It's just Imagine Dragons according to the channel.
That's not Imagine Dragons.
This not Imagine Dragons now.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Search up the.
Let me look in the comments. There's no comments. There's no explanation.
This is not Imagine
The
Dragons.
channel is 7 beer cows.
It's got like 120 subscribers. Search up the actual like Vivo. Is Vivo even still a thing?
No, I
I
know.
don't
Yeah,
even
but I
know.
don't
Or
fucking
Top
Search it
know.
up, Kevin.
I just want to know what this
Search it up right now.
No,
Wait, what was
this
it?
isn't what the actual song sounds like. I just mean,
Wait, what was your question?
no, I just wanted to know if you knew why there was this other version.
Well, it's because it's a cover. The answer is it's a
Okay.
cover. Kevin just showed us a cover. Okay.
I was also listening to Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again," some Toho music,
Yeah, Toho.
and Memento soundtrack, "Losing Control" / Tattoo Parlor.
Nice.
What have you been listening to, Josh?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Miguel. So this last week's been a pretty interesting week for music, I feel. Because there was a Bad Bunny album that came out this last
I
week.
heard about it. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I'm probably known as the biggest Bad Bunny hater.
Yes.
but like, I think he gets a lot of respect for like his last album that he just.
Yeah, I listened to it and I did a video on it, but I'm a pretty big fan of it, honestly. It sounds more like his one from 2022, the one with like Titi Me Pregunto.
Yeah, I mean, I hate Bad Bunny.
No, that's fair.
I hate his
That's fair.
music. Every time I listen to it, it just sounds like he just got out of a dentist appointment. He's still like numbed up from like
Novocaine?
Anastasia. And, like, yeah, sure.
He's got
like
a
in his-
unique delivery for sure.
It's I don't know. I just don't like it. But I don't know. People like it. I remember. I forgot her name, but like this one girl we were at, she like just started like coming at me.
Yeah,
She
that's
put
always
that
funny when
I
people
did.
come up to you and they're like, "Oh, Bad Bunny, right?" And it's like, no.
No, I'm like, yeah, I don't even like Bad. I don't
Yeah.
like Bad Bunny. She's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Something like that.
What's a song I would know of from Bad Bunny?
I don't know.
I don't know if you know any.
But what's like his? What would you say is his number one?
Like his number one? I'm thinking Titi Me Pregunto, but that's too recent, honestly. I think Mia might be his biggest one. The one he did with Drake, I think, actually.
Oh, you love Drake, don't you?
Yeah, loves Drake. Biggest Drake fan I know.
Man, like before the allegations, Drake Bell was a funny guy.
But anyway.
Wait, he. I don't know. I forget. Yeah, I mean, I heard about like his album, and it's pretty
Yeah.
big respect to him. You know, bringing awareness to like Puerto Rico and everything. That's pretty big respect.
Yeah.
I like that.
Even talking about like what happened with Hawaii. I also
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that
It's
was
like
pretty
comparing it to Hawaii and like just how that happened, and yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big. I saw he did like Subway show
Yes, with Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. And,
What's a Subway show?
Like they went undercover to the New York City subway and did a performance, and then they like
For
took off
free.
their
free, right?
costumes. Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
were
they
just in
had
Subway.
they had like fake beards and fake hair and everything.
It was like at Port Authority.
There was like this guy. I was on a subway once.
just
Upon
once.
Just
time.
once, just once.
No, I was on the subway, and there were these guys, and they were doing all these crazy like freaking flips and like.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I've seen them before.
It was like super like I don't know. It was really like a powerful thing. It was like I wanted to look at their cool flips and shit, but I was scared to make eye contact because I was worried to be like, "Now you have to give us money."
Yeah.
Like it seemed like, dude, you should not be doing this on a mobile thing. It's not safe.
Yeah. Couple
but
other.
they did it.
Oh, sorry.
They did it. They didn't do it in the subway. They did it like in like the halls.
Yeah.
of the
Oh, that makes
underground.
more sense.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they went onto a little subway car and just held everyone hostage. And
No.
Yeah, I saw a clip of Linus Tech Tips on I forget which of the fucking like hosts, but like Bad Bunny was also there.
Oh, wow.
So it's probably Fallon, right? Or who was he with in the subway?
He was with Jimmy Fallon, yeah.
Yeah, and he like Linus showed off. Apparently, there was like this a convention of like a bunch of new tech,
Mm.
and he showed like this like a laptop screen that could like basically erect.
what?
No.
I mean, I feel like
just
like
so it's like a laptop, right?
oh, he wrecked.
No, the laptop got erected.
Erected.
Yeah.
erect.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
you meant
heard.
like wrecked.
No, it was erect.
Oh.
No, just Kevin understands.
No, I don't understand. That's the thing I am trying to.
I don't know. I only saw this clip. He brought out this laptop,
And the laptop just fucking like just a fucking
and the basically the screen
yeah.
just like elongated.
What the fuck? What? It'd be like a fuck in the size of a dick. It's the shape of a dick.
Wait,
So
It
it's
doesn't have to be the shape.
it's like a regular laptop. You see that laptop?
Yeah.
Imagine the screen just elongated up.
I'm thinking of that. Do you know that movie?
Like, can you like stretch it?
It just like automatically, like slowly, like elongate.
That's kinda cool.
It was pretty sick.
What's
And
the
it
point of it? Oh wait, you mean it like the screen got bigger?
Yeah.
So we were talking sex with the laptop,
Right, yes.
Yeah, so the yeah, it's crazy. He's just like Bad Bunny touched this button right here. And then he touches the button and it just grows.
I assume you mean the laptop screen like stretches up.
Yeah.
You don't mean like
what
it's
happens.
a flat screen and then from it something.
No.
That's what
No, I'm telling you, it like grows.
Okay.
The screen, it just like it like basically turns into like.
Does that make it better? Does
I mean, you
it
don't
have a good visual?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
It looks pretty sick because you barely notice any like folding or anything.
You know, this is what I mean. Does the aspect ratio change of what you're looking at?
But yeah, obviously, what do you think? It just like.
Okay, wait. Okay, we're getting off topic. I want to quickly say a couple things and then we'll move on to our next bit. I also watched 2 movies in Suzume and Your Name.
Right.
Both had really good soundtracks, and I would highly recommend checking out the movies.
I forgot.
Kevin.
Hell yeah. I mean, I haven't watched Suzume yet, but I heard it's pretty good. Your Name was like huge, like back in like what 2018.
Yeah. 2016, 2018, something
2016. Oh god, we're old. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I know it was like the same year as A Silent Voice,
Mhm.
so it was always like that big debate. I think that's kind of what helped each other like grow because it's like which one is better.
Mm.
And The Silent Voice is definitely more grounded, and that's what I like most about it.
Mm.
But like, I definitely think Your Name had better like art, especially in like landscape wise. But Silent Voice was just more impactful to me. Mhm.
Valid. Silent Voices next on my watch list.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. And now that leads us to a special little segment here. The idea is, I'm going to say a topic and then we're going to give an answer and we're going to give a bit of an explanation, like all 3 of us. And based on the people who are here, I have a fun topic that I think you'll all like, which is what is the best anime soundtrack?
Oh, okay. Soundtrack.
Yeah. Now, I've watched far less anime than both of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that is a worthwhile topic for us to discuss.
All right, I have my definitive.
Mine's locked in.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I also have mine. So
We might have the same one.
we might. I could rework it if it is.
Who should go first? Should I go first?
You go first.
Okay. I'm saying Attack on Titan.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was gonna. I wasn't even like a question about it
Mhm.
because I have actually a Spotify playlist of the best soundtracks that
Mhm.
I like, and I keep them together.
Nice.
But Attack on Titan definitely makes up the majority of that playlist because of so many of the fucking tracks in that.
Yeah.
In the OST is so fucking amazing.
It's iconic. Every theme is good. Every every instrumental theme in the episodes is epic. Every moment that's tense is just amplified by the music.
Yeah. Every opening is peak.
Every opening is peak.
That's not. I wouldn't consider that as what do you say? OST or what do you say? Soundtrack.
Soundtrack. Yeah.
I wouldn't consider the openings a soundtrack, but even still,
I think they're part of it for sure.
a soundtrack.
I think I'll lump it in with the soundtrack.
I always feel like soundtrack's part of like the episode.
Okay, fair. Let's go the whole thing. Like,
yeah, it's still be Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's still Attack on Titan. End credit scenes too. We got to talk about.
Yes, definitely. Even the
fantastic end credit scenes.
Yeah, it's always. I feel like they always put the end credit scene usually as like the least amount of effort or least amount of focus.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, they like do such a great work with that. I'd say the weakest one is definitely the first one.
Oh, that's funny because I really like the first one.
Yeah, that's the one with the like the Rolling Stone thing, right? Like the Rolling Pebble, right? I'm pretty sure.
No, that's the one with like the. Oh,
that's the one with...
right?
No, that's the opening.
Oh! Wait, which word? Oh, you're talking about the end credits.
Yeah, the end.
Yes.
Isn't that what we were talking about? Right?
That is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot.
No, and the first end credit scene was
first
end credit scene was actually the Mikasa one.
Oh, okay.
And that was alright.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I really like the last end credits theme actually from the most recent season.
Have not seen Attack on Titan.
I forgot you haven't seen that. We didn't spoil anything, but
No,
you gotta watch.
No,
that's why I've been uncharacteristically quiet.
No, that's fair. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I have seen more anime than you, but I've not
Far
seen
more,
Attack
but
on
I feel like you've definitely heard the soundtrack.
I've heard da 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 da.
Yeah.
And wait, what's the one they say during that speech? Like, no, their deaths weren't for no reason.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, that doesn't happen during the scene, but like the soundtrack during that scene is sick.
I just know that
I just don't know what it's called.
I need to look at it a little bit.
Also, like Vogeline Kahim.
There's a furry titan,
like
right?
the best. What?
There's a furry titan.
Yeah.
So I gotta see it, man.
Last thing I'll say is I have done a cover of an Attack on Titan song on this channel.
One?
It was it was the one that was slower.
Red Swan.
Red Swan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's probably my favorite, honestly.
Yeah, that's such a great
slower.
one.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is probably is it My War? Might be My War.
Also a good one. There's just you could say any of them and I'd be like, yeah, that's fair. But yes, that's my pick.
Do you need I want to talk more about the soundtrack, but it brings with a bit more spoilers into it.
Yeah. For this one, I don't think we should.
I like how some of the Titans, they look like these weird, like giant baby men things, and then they're just like.
There's one that looks like Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, there is one that looks like Saul.
Okay. Who goes now? Is it?
You can speak.
You both talked about Attack on Titan, so I think I should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up.
He's gonna do a different one, but you go.
Okay. Mine is, and of people that give a shit about this, and it's actually I mean, it's a contended thing. Is the Dragon Ball Z Kai soundtrack, which I mentioned before because I listen to it a lot while I'm running in the summer. It was my most listened to song this year.
Oh wow!
Just because I listened to A Moment for Shuddering on loop while running because it just gets me so amped up. This is one of the reasons that's contentious. A lot of that soundtrack is plagiarized.
Oh yes, you've told me about that.
Yeah, like from like American movies and shit. Like from the James Cameron Avatar. One of them is, but goddamn, was it just perfect watching like Vegeta corner Android 19 while like Moment for Shuddering plays, or like Goku just turned into Super Saiyan, like I'm the hope of the universe, and like it's good shit, but there's a lot of contention because then there's the original, because in Dragon Ball Z there's, let me think, usually for American audiences, there's two soundtracks most people were introduced to. I'm sorry. There is the Falconer score, which is this weird electronic sounding. Some people swear by it. Like in the 90s, if you watch Dragon Ball, that's how you watched it.
I think that's the one I would choose.
Yeah?
I think so.
No shit?
I don't know which one is which, but I just what's the one with Vegeta and it goes like
when he's doing the final flash.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. Like I don't know which one that is, but that's like the peak.
That's in Falconer. That is Falconer has some great, or Gohan's Anger.
Yeah.
Or Perfect Cell's theme. Or Super Boo's theme. It actually has some of the Team 4-Star. In their Dragon Ball Z Abridged married the soundtrack perfectly. But I'm just gonna say Kai because I've listened to it so much. And it's just so perfect for the scenes. It's so well scored. It's so unfortunate that it was.
I will say, I've not really watched Dragon Ball before, but I do know some of the music, like the one that goes like.
Is that like an outro? And they're like do. I kind of know what you're talking about, but or is that Sonic?
No,
are you sure it's not Sonic?
I was in like the Dragon Ball Fighters trailer, I think.
Oh, then that might be different. I don't know if that appeared in the. I don't know. Oh, and then GT had. You guys never watched GT, right?
No, I never did.
I never know.
It was always weird to me when I met people like, oh, I watched GT, but I never watched Z. I'm like,
interesting.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for sharing. Okay, hi.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
But I just want to make one more addendum. Is that the word?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. P.S.
Add the denim.
Yeah. Is I also just want to note Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood soundtrack and Full Metal Alchemist the original anime as well. Just the orchestral scenes were just so moving, and I remember like I got out of anime for a while. I was out, but then I had this one like we had this standardized testing.
Brought you back in.
Yeah, and I downloaded it on my iPod when like we had extra time, and I was watching an episode, a free OVA on my iPod Nano, and I was just listening to the awesome music in Brotherhood. I'm like, dude, pull me back in. I'm anime now again.
It's like I never finished Brotherhood, which is kind of blasphemous in like anime like sphere.
Yeah, I haven't watched either. I need to watch both
because I finished the original one.
Yeah,
the original. And I thought it was all right. I like the movie. And
you like the movie for the original?
Yeah.
And that's a contentious statement. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Rayquaza.
I made it to the part where that character dies, and then I never really got past that.
I feel like a lot of them die. Oh. Wait! Like the really fucking
no, not that one.
We're gonna have to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay,
but yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, once again, thank you for sharing, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
And Miguel, you got one more to add?
Yeah. So I love what I prefer watching anime and stuff instead of like reading manga or anything like that because of voice acting, because of the soundtrack and the openings and endings especially. That's what like gives it way more deeper like I think that's just what makes
it's a
it way more
marriage
special.
of different arts.
Yeah, like and like a show could be like horrible but have like amazing like soundtrack, amazing voice acting, amazing everything else except for story.
True.
Amazing animation except for story, but and that's like the beauty of anime and like animation really, I guess. But like yeah, I have like a playlist of like soundtrack of anime and shows and some games that I like listening to. Oops.
Well, that's my thing to do.
And I just have to say, I guess I would have to say it'd be JoJo's.
Oh yeah, even I can appreciate
because
that.
it's just so iconic.
I think that's a valid
soundtrack
pick.
of JoJo's is so fucking iconic. Every like character, like background music, it's such a hype moment when it happens, and it's so you see the memes. Everybody's seen like JoJo memes. Everybody's heard
Giorno's theme.
Giorno's theme was like the biggest thing back in like a few years ago. Yeah.
That's on my running playlist. Also, I'm listening to that. Do, and I'm imagining like my little characters doing crazy shit as I'm doing that, and I'm like, And I'm imagining as I do that, I'm imagining doing the Mr. Beast pose.
What?
You don't know?
I know the Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Mr.
imagine that exactly time to that's the
so
reveal. We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I also watched Beast Games, by the way. We need to talk about that after this.
That's
Oh, is that music?
No. But that's why I say after this.
No, but JoJo has every villain, what would you call it? Like the
Theme?
Antagonist.
villain theme is top fucking OSTs.
I love that.
Mhm.
I also love the "We'll be right back" theme.
Yeah, the I forget what a roundabout.
Roundabout.
You mean
Yeah,
to be
roundabout.
continued?
The to be continued.
That we'll be right back to Eric Andre.
I'm combining.
It was the same era when that song
It was the
taken
same
off.
era, and the memes were
Yeah.
the same era too.
Sure.
Yeah, everyone had Snapchat. There was a bunch of me on Snapchat
Yeah.
of just "We'll be right back." There's one friend of mine says, "Kevin, the police are here," and I run out the door and it says, "We'll be right back."
I think Roundabout has one of the sickest bass lines.
Yeah, what makes JoJo such a unique show is because the Araki is such a fan of Western media and Western music, and that's why almost after part 4, almost every character and every stand is named after a band or an artist or a song that they perform.
Didn't
Right.
that cause problems?
Yeah, and it's just such a shame because when it gets localized, they have to change the names of characters or stands. Some stands are called what's a really egregious one? It'd be give me just.
I mean, I
A
know
band.
one
Just
character
give me
was
a
called
band.
the
The
Foo
Beatles.
Fighters, right?
Yeah,
did
but
they name one after?
I don't
the
know
Foo
if
Fighters?
I don't know if they changed the Foo Fighters.
Oh, the Beatles, Green Day,
Van Halen,
Nirvana.
Rolling Stones.
Oh, they had Aerosmith, right? They had Aerosmith, but I think
okay.
they changed it to Little Bomber,
Oh,
and it just it just completely defeats the.
is that an Aerosmith Aerosmith illusion?
I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Little
I-
Bomber, is that a lyric in their song?
I can't
No,
think of
so
a
they
reference.
have to do it not relating to anything at all, but
It's so unfortunate.
that's because that's what's amazing. You hear them just scream in Japanese Aerosmith and
And then in subtitles.
the Grateful Death,
Oh,
all
okay.
this bands and shit. It makes it, and that's why they put a lot of English songs into the anime as the endings.
Just because you
especially.
liked it. Cool.
Yeah, it's like that. I would have to say that, but another top 2 pick would be just really quick, Dr. Stone. Because I don't know what it is about me. It's Dr. Stone's because I'm kind of engineering type of education.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Stone really appealed to me, especially the music and everything. Because watching Dr. Stone, you kind of just feel the
They're smart.
not the smart. You feel the what's it called? How would you describe it? You feel so proud of the accomplishments of humanity.
Oh,
If
That's
you
still
watch
on,
that,
you
it's-
pitched that to me in New York. I'm still on my list.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I still need to watch Dragon Ball Daima. I started it, but
me too.
I really want the English dub to be out.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't watch it without English.
I've started the Japanese one, but I keep I don't know. I just love the English dub for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. Oh, that's another one that has a lot of good ones.
I actually really like the English dub for Dr. Stone.
Good
Also,
song.
I'd rather watch it in English. Mostly because they go into chemical formulas, and then it's kind of hard.
that's kind of cool.
It's kind of hard to just keep track with the Japanese names of them.
Has anyone made a Breaking? I feel like someone must have made a Breaking Bad thing with that.
Probably
That would be
Haven't seen
great. 2 more quick shout outs from me also. I love Odd Taxi's soundtrack.
Right, I haven't seen that. I gotta watch that.
Yes, that was our friend, the man in the gorilla mask. He was the one who recommended me that one. And I also am
Is that a person?
yes,
Do
it
I know?
is.
Okay.
Yes. And I also am a big Studio Ghibli person. So just shout out to them, even though it felt wrong.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I
you can't deny they have
no, they have
iconic-
such good
iconic.
soundtracks.
I've only seen one Studio Ghibli film,
Is that right?
and it's The Boy and the Heroine.
I need to watch that one.
I've
still.
also only watched one Studio Ghibli film, and it was My Neighbor Totoro.
I want to see Totoro.
Yeah.
You don't have- It's literally just like it's literally a kids movie.
It's literally
It's literally there's like
I think you'd like Whisper of the Heart. That's my favorite.
I know I will like Princess Mononoke.
Yes.
I know that.
That one's great.
Which one's the one where someone gets kidnapped at a castle and they're like, oh, the castle.
Howl's Moving
Spirit
Castle? I
Away
don't know.
or Howl's Moving Castle.
That's probably it. It's like, oh man, it's the castle. I gotta get my whip. Gotta go to the castle and kill Dracula.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean Ghibli I don't know what it is about the art style. I don't really fuck with it.
That's fair. It's not for everyone. And now that was our movie fight segment. But
It
now
also sucks that Miyazaki's just kind of an asshole.
he is kind of an asshole. But I don't know. Sometimes artists are
I
assholes.
heard he eats paper.
Anyway, on to our next segment, which normally would be Guess the Song, but we're not doing Guess the Song anymore because of copyright claims. Thank you, YouTube. So we are moving straight to the draft. And I have a fun theme for today's draft. All right. It's going to be snake style. So we'll have like Kevin and I will have 2 picks since we're on the edges.
Yes.
And what was that?
It was so breathy.
It was such a sensual yes.
I said ass, right? But
Josh, it's different. It's a sensual ass.
Excuse me.
I
Excuse me.
was about to say the sound of my ass cheeks are alerting the enemies.
Colonel. No, I can't do a solid.
Colonel.
Yeah,
Colonel.
oh, that's
Whoa,
pretty-
that was
that's
really
pretty
good.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the sound of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I didn't know you could do that.
was
That's really
You
good.
really surprised me there.
Yeah, I kept you waiting, huh?
That's
Anyway, we are going to be drafting fictional characters to form a band. Okay.
Don't do it to me.
And I believe in you. We'll have a little time to prepare. And we'll each draft 5.
Who begins?
I began with the anime recommendation or the anime picks. So I think you should begin.
Well, Miguel went last with the anime picks.
He did,
Should he go first?
True.
but then he'll have to go like we could just do that
Just gotta wait.
actually.
You
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Or if you want, I could just go.
I got one right off the bat, right?
All right.
Got to go with Bochi the goat. All right.
Mochi the
Bochi
goat.
the goat. All right. Bochi the rock.
Should we
All
be
right,
too
Bochi.
scared to show up to
I don't
practice?
care, bro. Put her in the fucking mango box. All right. She'll do amazing. So yeah, Bochi on guitar. That's what I got. My number 1.
She'll T-pose and ruin your blender scene.
Tell me a bit more about Bochi Rock and why.
Yeah, so Bochi the Rock was like anime from last year.
Mhm.
It was fucking. Was it last year?
Last year?
Was it 2 years ago?
I feel like it must have been 2.
I've been losing track of time ever since the accident, and then
A homeless man hit him with a van while listening to an iPod Nano.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you know, you know.
So yeah, I guess you don't know much about Bochi, but she's basically just like a very socially
Inept?
inept high school girl, and she like spent like all of her middle school like just playing guitar,
Ooh.
and she's like super good at guitar, and then the show basically is about her joining a band for the first time, and she's like trying to get over her like social anxiety.
I like it.
It's pretty good, and she's just like amazing on guitar.
Nice. Nice.
I got her on guitar.
I think that's an excellent first pick. The guitar spot is a very important spot, I think, depending on what you want your band.
I've seen. I mean, I'm gonna say a bunch of anime because I have seen a bunch of music anime.
Yeah,
And yeah,
that's fair. I have a couple in mind. I'm worried that Kevin's gonna like snipe the first person who I really want to pick.
You want to go first? You go ahead.
No, but we said you'd go
I
first.
can already tell.
You just say it.
Marceline.
Ah!
I was a cross between Marceline and Finn, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think Finn's Jeremy Shada, that's his name?
That's Jared. That's his name.
Great voice.
Yeah.
But Marceline also has just more songs in the show, and she plays the bass and the guitar, and she's more musical one in general. So I just had to. I knew you knew
I knew.
I just had to do it to him.
You had to do it to him one time.
Mine wasn't as bad as what you just did.
That's a very. I don't know how much of my audience watches.
I hope they don't.
NBA.
That's on you. That's on him.
I
That's on me.
forgot that.
me.
I'm so disappointed. What was that again?
No.
Okay.
No, we're
I
not
can explain the
explaining.
history.
Oh, I do
Why
remember
not?
it. I do
Why
remember
not? Okay.
No, don't
I
explain
remember
it
I
here.
remember it.
Okay, fine. Well, tell us more about Marceline for a moment again.
That's basically.
Who's
That's
Marceline?
basically it. She's the vampire queen. She has a cool girlfriend. She has does she have a motorcycle? I feel like she has a motorcycle at some point.
I could see her.
Oh!
But I don't think so.
In the Obsidian episode, she was driving a motorcycle.
Yes.
Obsidian?
And
The Distant Lands.
a few hit songs. I'm so glad that I woke up.
Yeah.
And then there's the
There's so many.
Yeah.
Everything Stays.
Everything Stays
There's,
in Time Adventure. Which
She was on Time Adventure.
She wasn't like the lead, like the only one there. That was more BMO, really.
It was mostly BMO.
but
I think of like
Everything Stays.
Daddy,
also-
why'd you eat my fries?
I don't really care about that one.
There's the one with the door wizard.
It sounds like that Peter part is like.
Like the Godfather.
I think it insists upon it.
Damn. Okay.
Shit.
Fuck, you stole my person, but I knew it was going to happen, so it's fine.
Yeah, your turn then.
It's my turn. I've thought about this. And my pick almost feels like cheating, but I'm going to do it. I am picking Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb.
I knew there'd be Phineas and Ferb.
That's a valid.
That's my way of circumventing you picking Marceline. She will be my lead singer because I don't think she plays any instruments in the show, except she might play like a tambourine at some point. But Vanessa, same voice actress as Marceline in Olivia Olsen. Really fun character, and like when she sings in the show, it's always iconic. Like there's Busted, which is a pretty iconic song with her and Candace, and just the moments that Olivia Olsen gets in that show, she shines. And once you picked Marceline, I was like, all right, I understand what I have to do. And
Pick weaker Marceline.
pick Marceline without the bass, unfortunately.
What's the name of like the gender swapped one?
So I
Marshall
was thinking of doing
Shit.
Marshall Lee.
Childish Gambino.
That also kind of felt like cheating. I don't know.
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
I've thought about that too. I'm still on the fence about doing
I'd say
it.
that's more different because then it's Childish Gambino.
It
That's
is
true.
for
That's
sure.
true.
I feel like and I feel like his style is way more. Marshall Lee's songs are way more sexually aggressive in this.
I would agree with that.
So it's a very different character actually for music.
It is. And I'm not going with
Maybe I'll say him.
you could.
No,
you
I'm
could. But I have one more pick right now.
Okay.
And you mentioned Finn. I don't think I'm going to go Finn. I think I'm going to pick the Ice King.
Yeah, that's
Because
another.
there's not that many drummers that I can think of.
Yeah, me too.
So I want to get what I think is like the most prominent drummer that I can think of, like off the board right away. So I've got like a really strong lead vocalist and a really strong drummer in the Ice King.
And he's also a good singer if you needed it.
Yes. And we know they have chemistry too, like vocally. So
Vanessa?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
The premise of your band is Vanessa's kidnapped.
Pretty much, yes. But honestly, that would be a really fun episode if Phineas and Ferb and Adventure Time did a crossover, which can't happen, but it would be entertaining. So that's my two. And now, Kevin, you get one more.
Oh, I just thought of one. Sorry, that was a bit too much of a moan. I didn't mean it to be like that. I thought of
like
one.
the plankton. You know the plankton movie?
I'm not sure.
You know?
I do.
Shit. Shit. That sounds familiar. I don't know what it
plankton meme. It goes like,
is. He just been crushed or something? Is that what it is?
You know?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Or, I don't know. What are you thinking?
Oh, stop! Shit! I'm sorry. My fucking life, man. Jesus Christ in
I
heaven.
didn't know you liked the podcast that much, Kevin.
No, I make these noises. You know I make.
I know
noises.
you make these noises.
Yeah. Okay, calm down. Okay, I have one in the chamber in case I can't think of anyone else, which seems ridiculous. I'm gonna be able to think of someone else.
I mean, we mentioned two that would fit.
Yeah, but I'm
Marceline
trying to be
pretty well.
original.
That's fair.
And thing is, mine, I really like the singing they did, but I feel like Marceline covers so much of the singing. But this is a male singer, so I think and he does do it. I'll say Jack Black's Bowser.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. He plays the piano too.
Actually, now that I think of it, there are a lot of Jack Black characters I could have done to do more instruments.
I've been on the fence of a Jack Black character at some point.
But yeah, Jack Black Bowser I'm familiar with. I didn't watch School of Rock or anything, so I don't know if that's even a right example.
You got Bowser and Marceline. I mean, that's pretty strong too.
That's like a badass. Like, dude, you see that lineup, Bowser and Marceline, like this metal.
Yeah, I like it. And now, Miguel, it is your turn.
Yes.
And you get two right now.
Yeah, this is hard because I really can only think of these two anime I watch with a band. Because it's weird because I want characters that actually play the instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
What instrument are you looking for right now?
Well, I'm thinking of drums.
Because you have a strong guitarist for sure.
Yeah. Or maybe a vocalist also. But I don't know if what kind of vocalist either. Why are you laughing?
I got one. I'm scared you're going to read my mind.
Uh-oh.
Or already have thought of it.
I actually think bass is going to be the hardest thing to pick up. Like,
yeah,
because I can only really think of Marceline for popular bass.
Oh yeah, because they play bass.
Yeah.
And can sing while playing bass, which is
Yes.
not easy.
Although Marshall Lee is not playing bass, I don't think. He's playing acoustic guitar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Even in the old one?
Even in the old one.
Oh, in the old one, did he even play his instrument in the old one?
He did, I think.
Pretty sure. I'm gonna say I don't know what character best would fit this role of this voice actress. So I'm gonna say like you all know it, Onodera Kosaki, right? And I'm picking her for vocals
Okay.
because she's my favorite seiyuu, my favorite like voice actress.
Mm.
And she has done like singing and she has done like songs before. And I really liked her songs, so I'm gonna just pick her as a voice, as the vocals. But like the character that I'm picking up is like this character from she has like no relation to music. It's just because she has the voice. She's the voice actress. But like I couldn't think of any other character that would fit better because I know she does. She plays like a lot of characters, a lot of good characters. She plays.
Which character are you doing?
You won't know her. It's like Onodera Kosaki.
Maybe I know. Maybe I
I
know.
just said it from Nisekoi. It's from Nisekoi.
Oh, that's the name of the character. I thought that was the actress.
No, the actress is Hana. I always get this confused. If it's Hanazawa Kawa,
I might know.
Hanazawa Kana.
What's the most mainstream thing they've done that I could have known? You know what? Never mind. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was one.
Yeah, and then this is tough now because I got to think of another one.
Oh, I haven't been writing this down, but we'll remember it.
Well, remember.
I remember. I remember mine. Fuck.
Yeah.
I like fuck.
I just pick fucking Mio. You won't know either.
Mio
It's from
Honda?
K-On, right? No,
Yeah,
not Mio.
No, wait. No, I thought that is from K-On. Isn't that a...
No, it's not. No.
No, okay. Oh, wait.
K-On is another anime where it's
It's
just
the four-
about...
Four girls in the band
It
club.
starts with four. Right?
Eyebrows.
Yeah, that's a
Pickle eyebrows.
yeah, but that's a different character.
Yeah.
It's just about like a school club where they do music, and she's also a singer, but she plays bass. And it's
Nice.
a good bass, I guess. Yeah.
I fuck with it. I like it, Miguel.
Is it me?
It is you.
Oh, good. Gwen Stacy from Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
For the drums. I cannot look at your
yeah.
shirt.
Shit.
I was
Yeah,
sure you were going to snipe him.
That's a great pick,
That's a
Kevin.
really good.
That's a
drum
great
spot,
pull.
I guess,
Yeah, someone mentioned just for the drums because I have enough vocals, and I don't think
really
she
good.
sings in the movie. So yeah, I think Marceline, Bowser, and Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
For the record, I mean Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Not the one that got all Lego animation.
Damn.
I love that clip.
Yeah, I think that's a great pick. I think that's a great
That's a
pick.
great pick.
I honestly don't have too much to say. Just that I listened to that soundtrack. That's while running.
The beginning of the second movie. Yeah.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
a band.
Yeah.
And just it's so good. So
Yeah.
I
I imagine Marceline and Spider-Gwen would have such good
Kicking ass.
musical chemistry.
Yeah. So that's 3 for me now, right?
That is 3 for you. Now, I've got a back-to-back pick here, and I just thought of someone really good, so I'm excited. But I'll do that for the second pick to build suspense. Actually, no, I'll do it now while it's fresh. So right now, I have a lead vocalist, I have a drummer, and I need a bassist. So the person who I'm going to do is Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim. Not Scott Pilgrim.
She played bass?
In Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, she plays bass.
Really? Oh, yeah, I haven't finished that.
Yeah. And she ends up like being better than Scott.
Yeah.
Does Scott also play bass?
Scott
Yeah,
also
he
plays
plays
bass.
bass.
I was very close to picking Scott. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. Because like the joke about like Sex Bomb, the band in Scott Pilgrim, is that they're like
bad?
they're bad,
Yeah.
but they're not bad. Their music's great. So they kind of like, even in the movie, they get better when they like kick Scott out. They give young Neil originally the bass, but then in the anime, it's Knives. So, I mean, I kind of just gave everyone a free bassist if they don't have a bassist yet. But, I mean, Knives, super talented in Scott Pilgrim, and I think that she fits my group sort of vibe pretty well here. Even with Ice King, I think they both kind of would like simp together, I think that could work. So Knives, that's my third pick. And now I've got a bassist, I've got a drummer, I've got a vocalist. I don't have any guitarists yet. And that's where I've been struggling a little
I'm
bit.
in the same problem.
Yeah. I can think of a couple of different guitarists, and there's one that I'm going to pick that I'm really excited to see your reaction, Miguel. I am picking Greg from Steven Universe, the dad.
For a guitarist?
For guitarist.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good at
He
guitar,
is a
right?
good he's a good
guitar.
guitarist. And canonically, like, rock musician.
Yeah, he's canonically in a band and everything, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm imagining my group as like a rock band, and everything is kind of fitting pretty well together. So that will leave me with a fifth spot that I don't know what it's going to be yet. But for now, those are my 4 picks.
I just thought of another drummer, and I'll say it after because it's too strong to let you know. But I feel like you guys are going to be wishing you.
I was even thinking of there's the one from Scott Pilgrim that's also they're
I'm
really,
not.
really
I'm
good.
not. It's one it's a franchise we've overlooked.
Okay.
Let me
fair.
think. Who's in now?
You.
I'm also trying to think of a stop. Okay, I'm also trying to get your mind out of the fucking gutter.
So this is your 4th pick, right?
Yeah. I'm also trying to think of a guitarist.
You got a bassist, a drummer, and the vocalist.
It's actually funny. You said it would be hard to find a bass and hard to find a drummer, but I feel like it's easier to find those. At least the ones I'm thinking of.
I guess so. Well, you have Spider-Gwen, you have
Spider-Gwen's drums.
Spider-Gwen's drums, Marceline's bass. And
It'd be stupid to put her on something.
who was your
other than
third
bass.
person you picked again?
Bowser.
Bowser on
any
he's
piano.
keys, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you really need guitarist and
Yeah, and I'm trying
kind of vocals.
I'm trying to think of the character.
Marceline could cover for vocals, but even then, that's asking a lot from her.
I need to like search my mind, and to do that, I need to
It's
take off
so
these headphones
hard.
and move
Yeah.
my body.
It's
So
so
do
hard
you mind
to
if I
think.
do that?
Okay, you
Yeah,
search
like
your mind.
we'll just cut back.
Okay.
It's hard.
While Kevin's searching his mind, I'll discuss with you a bit, Miguel. You have
Yeah, I'm a loser.
No.
I'm just a weeb.
I mean, well,
So I gotta face the facts.
so you have Bochy the Rock on guitar,
Bochy the goat.
Bochy the Goat. Then you have
Yeah, I basically have Hanazawa Kana
Yes.
as vocalist.
vocalist. That's
Just
right.
because I love her voice.
Sure.
And then I have Mio because she's just a good bassist. But I don't want to go back into those two shows because they're obviously
There's music
like,
in the show.
There's like
yeah.
an actual band there, so
Yeah,
I
fair.
don't want to like get just every single member. So it's hard to think really.
And you need a drummer. That's your top priority, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really even thinking Gwen. I know Kevin's talking about Gwen like as if it was an obvious choice, and I guess it was. I'm such a huge fan of Spider-Man, but I'm a fan of Spider-Man.
Yes.
I don't
No,
not
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Girls. I want to see men.
Oh shit! I just thought of one that you are going to be annoyed that you didn't pick. Also,
Yeah, for drums.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
Um,
feel like it's just like being put on the spot right now.
no, I get that.
And
It's a challenging task for
I feel
sure.
like if I had like a good day or a good month, I would have been able to like pick like the ones I
yes,
for sure would have picked.
yes, that's
And
fair.
this is hard. This is
Oh,
hard.
Kevin just thought of something.
Fucking the 12th Doctor from Doctor Who, because Peter Capaldi actually plays the fucking guitar in that because he knows how to play guitar
Yeah, but this is Doctor
Does he
Who.
play? Does the character
as Doctor
play?
Who. Yes,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's because the actor actually knew how to play it, so they have him playing fucking electric guitar, and it's perfect. Fuck yeah! I was so scared. I was like, "Oh God, am I gonna have to say the Charlie from Lost?" I mean, Jesus Christ! Oh, that is. Okay, let's go.
Kevin just came.
so sensual
Kevin just
today.
came.
That was a sensual experience. I'm like, dude, one of my favorite things. I get to talk about it on your fucking podcast. You
sure
can't
did.
stop it.
I can't.
Okay. One of you guys now.
Okay, wait, hold up.
My bad.
So now you got two more picks here.
Yeah,
You
the
got
last two picks, right? And
yes.
this is. I wish I thought of them while Kevin was thinking because
Yeah.
it's hard. So what I got left? I got like drums.
Drums and then like another thing.
Another thing.
Should I give you one?
No,
Okay.
well, we'll talk after about people
Okay,
who
okay.
we didn't pick.
Okay. I really want Kevin to tell me this also because now it's making me want to think.
Do you
Can
want us to
I-
tell you
can
who
I-
we're thinking of?
Let me.
I could give a hint to the character I'm thinking of. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't choose him, but
I have one I know you would.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
you're
I want to
thinking
know. I don't know.
You want to know? Okay.
Yeah.
You're a pretty big Whiplash fan, aren't you?
I knew.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking of him. I'm like, it doesn't like match my.
It doesn't.
my
He's like
ensemble
jazz
right now.
Yeah.
who you have?
Yeah, I was thinking of. I forgot his fucking name.
Like Fletcher or something? No,
No,
that's
that's
a
the
guy.
Who do you
Yeah.
have?
Neiman, right?
Yes.
I was thinking of Neiman because he's like, what have I seen recently? Which is like with drums was like a huge thing. And of course, you think of Whiplash.
Yeah.
and he's like a fucking amazing.
Yeah. And you know what made us think of
drummer.
Whiplash? It was when we were doing like the Spider-Man voice. Like that's what made
No,
me think of
I was
it.
thinking of it. For
Oh,
a
you were
while,
thinking of
though.
it for a while.
I was
Okay,
thinking of it for
okay.
a while. I've been just picking a lot of anime characters.
That's fair.
So, and because the characters I chose, they do more rock, and I was thinking of more of a rock band.
That's fair.
So, I know that Neiman doesn't like rock.
No, that's true.
Because
That's
that's
true.
the thing in the movie where he's
You're
like,
right. You're right.
He's like
There-
rocks.
Yeah. There are the
Like-
two.
Is Neiman the bald dude?
No, he's the guy.
Okay.
He's like the student.
You could pick a drummer from Scott Pilgrim or from what's it called? There was another show that I thought of a
Steven
drummer
Universe?
from. Well, there's a drummer in Steven Universe. There's probably more drummers in Adventure Time. There's a couple options.
Yeah.
I'll give the
No.
network of the character I'm thinking of is it's another Cartoon Network show.
Doesn't help.
Is it one that you kind of don't like?
I'm not gonna give more. I don't want. I don't think he wants more.
I can also think of one from a show that you
It-
guys don't like.
So yeah, I mean, I was really only thinking of Neiman, but like, it doesn't really fit. But
Well, what's the tone you're going for?
well, like the characters. I mean, I was just going for a rock band type of deal.
There's
And
Love
Neiman-
Handle
Neiman
from
plays-
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, I hate those guys.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
SpongeBob. Someone.
I was thinking of some
I know. I was
SpongeBob
trying
characters.
to think of.
I mean, there's.
Patrick plays the drums.
He does
Yeah.
in the thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with Patrick.
Yeah, that's a
Patrick
good
Star.
Yeah,
on
Patrick
the
Star on
drum.
the drums. He did a great performance on
Sweet Victory.
Sweet Victory.
Sweet Victory.
Yeah.
I think
At the
that's
Super Bowl.
valid. At the Super Bowl. The Bubble Bowl, excuse yourself. Okay. And the Super Bowl, actually. They've done it in both spots.
Oh,
Canonically.
another one.
Yep, you got one more. But this one's an easier pick. This is just whoever compliments everyone.
Yeah, bro. I'll do a fucking Miku, bro.
Hatsune
Let's go.
Miku.
I'll just finish it off with Miku, bro. She'll just be there dancing and shit.
I thought about picking her. I think that's a great pick.
Mm-hmm. What a team! What a
Mhm.
team!
I still need one, right?
You still need
Yeah, so
one.
this is your last
This is
one.
your last
Is it
one.
me?
Yeah, it's your
is
turn.
this last for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking another guitarist because I have a bass, I have a keyboard, I have a guitarist, I feel like Marceline can do singing as well as Bowser.
Yeah.
I feel like that's man and woman, so I feel like I should prioritize another guitarist, which of course had so much trouble. The Doctor's the lead guitarist; he has to be. My options are the fish guy from fucking Majora's Mask. You know, I just can't think of anyone. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking fish guy. Fuck yeah.
There's
That's a
Cass
good one, that's a
from
good
Breath
one.
of the Wild, the accordion guy.
Yeah, he's accordion, but I'm going for like a rock aesthetic.
Zelda doesn't really fit the rock aesthetic very well.
Except for the fish guy, because he's like a rock star in Majora's Mask. The guy, like,
No,
he dies doing
he
a
is.
rock song. The only. I feel like Bowser can adapt to a. Does he do any rock music in the? I feel like he can adapt to
I
that.
think Bowser could adapt.
Like, I know he does peaches, and I know that's not rock, but he
Bowser could adapt. He's Jack Black.
yeah.
Do you think there's going to be a song in the Minecraft movie?
Definitely.
There has to be.
There has to be.
I've been wanting to get a video game character in, and I can't believe I've been having so much trouble.
There's a couple Sonic the Hedgehog characters that you could probably pick.
I'm not sure. I was thinking of crap. I have a lot of
Parappa the
characters I want to
again?
say, but
This
no,
would be the
feel
third
like I
list
should-
Parappa the Rapper.
no, not
again.
Parappa the Rapper. I want a guitarist.
I feel like I would know like a bunch of these. Like,
Mm.
But what the
Like-
fuck is that game that it was released on I think as a Microsoft exclusive, and it was made by the studio, and then the studio went bankrupt, but they were saved. It's all about like doing things to beat and guys like a robot arm.
Oh, I know. Not Hyper Light Drifter.
No, but it's something. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like it looks like a Saturday morning. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I might. I have no idea.
Fuck. I can't say that because I don't know enough about it to even remember what it's called. Let me just think. What's it? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. The guy from Mad Max who's like on the fucking car. Going like, that guy.
That's such a
That's a
good
good one,
pick.
that's a good
That's such a good pick. The flamethrower guitar
Yeah,
guy.
I was just thinking like there's gotta be some metal zombie playing guitar. So I'm like, oh wait, yeah, there we go. Yeah, flamethrower guitar guy. I'm done. That's it. Doc. Okay, so are we going now?
I have one more pick.
Go.
I am going.
Two more picks.
No,
Oh,
one.
one more.
One.
Right.
I am going with the guitarist from the Hex Girls in Scooby Doo. Love the Hex Girls. I'm a big Scooby Doo guy, so it just felt natural to me. And I think
Nice.
that's all of it. So
Nice.
let's go through all 5 of ours now. And do you want to name yours first, Miguel?
Yeah, sure. So we got
Bochi.
one of their so we got Bochi on the guitar. That did 2 at the beginning?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So I did Bochi on the guitar, Onodera
Mia.
as vocals, Mio as bass,
Mhm. Patrick.
Patrick Star on drums, and then we got Miku just hanging around.
Mm.
Mhm.
I feel like
She just
Miku
got
will
into
be.
Fortnite.
She did just get
Just
into
get into
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
She has a
man.
fucking Glock with her. It's a fucking-
I think Miku will be able to complement your lead singer's vocals very well.
Yeah. Yes, you know, she just did she recently did a collab featuring with Imagine Dragons, actually.
Oh no way!
Wait. No, I'm thinking. No, my bad. I mixed this all shit up.
Okay.
This other artist did a featuring with
Post Malone.
No, I don't know why I say Miku. It was Ado. It's
Imagine if
different-
we said like Travis Scott from Fortnite.
Yeah, I can't believe Travis Scott made a career off
I know,
of
right?
his concert in Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a great list, Miguel.
I like that. I know I'm fucking weeb. But
And Patrick as a drummer was a pretty good poll, honestly. I think because he's shown he could drum.
yeah, he's definitely got the rhythm for it. He's
Yeah.
definitely
He
got
also-
like the creativity.
There's
You-
one episode where he's drumming on his belly.
Yeah.
very
You might
creative.
have the best guitarist of all of us too.
Yeah, I mean she's the goat.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So Kevin.
Okay, I got, I'm trying to think of it in chronological. The first one I got was Marceline. Then I got Spider-Gwen. Then I got Bowser, Piano Bowser, maybe before Spider-Gwen. And then I got, I think, the Doctor.
Yes.
The 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi.
Doctor.
And then I got the fucking flamethrower guitar guy from Mad Max. And I have to insist, I think I was kind of imagining also like what would look the best like as an album cover. And all these characters, technically the Doctor I'd say is the most out of place, but I don't even think so. Like Peter Capaldi's Doctor looks fucking awesome, and it would look fucking metal as shit, and it would sound metal as shit, and I'm very happy about this one.
I think that's a great list. I really do.
What was the drummer you were gonna tell me about?
Benson from Regular Show.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't believe we
I was
missed
thinking.
regular
I was
show.
thinking. I was thinking of regular show too because I was just thinking of fucking Crash or whatever his fucking name was. I don't know if you remember that episode where it's like that guy who just the ghost of the guy who were like that knight from another dimension was impersonating the guy in that band, and then the guy came back as a
There's
ghost.
a lot of it. I feel like there's more than one.
That was like the only thing. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck it. I could have gotten just like the Mordecai and the Rigby's.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Childish Gambino was on regular show too.
That's
In
true.
like the
Yeah, as a
episode with the
rapper,
rapper.
as a rapper.
Tyler the Creator too, I
Oh,
think.
you mean
Yeah.
the one with Pops?
yeah.
Yes. They were both there, Tyler the Creator and Childish Gambino.
I
I
was
think.
even tempted to say Pops at a point.
I mean,
And
that's fair.
There was another one I was thinking, which was Pauline for you.
Oh yeah, that
You know what I
could've
should
been
have said?
good,
I
too.
should have said fucking Toad on vocals.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Who?
Toad.
There was the
Oh,
Squid
from
Sisters
Mario?
from
Yeah,
Splatoon too.
just
like
Yeah, Squid Sisters. that would've
Squid
been-
Sisters could have fit you pretty well.
That would
Actually.
have been pretty cool.
But so okay, my
Feels like
list.
an idol.
I
Yeah.
have Vanessa as the lead vocalist. I have the Ice King as the drummer.
Mhm.
As the bassist, I have Knives. Guitarist is Greg from Steven Universe, and then my last pick, another guitarist. I went with the guitarist from the Hex Girls, so
Yeah.
one of the Hex Girls. I think we all have really fun bands, and I would see all of them in
Now,
concert.
which one would win to the death? Of course.
That's the question. I think it's probably Kevin's because he has the
I'm-
Vampire Queen.
I'm very proud of mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, I think I
Mine
got
is-
tight after tight on mine.
Mine are just normal people, I think.
Yeah, mostly.
Yours is like an idol group and Patrick.
I was thinking Patrick fits that though somehow.
Yeah. No,
So-
Patrick would totally be hanging out with a bunch of fucking Japanese.
He
guys.
would. They love him. Okay, so now we have one more segment, Miguel.
Cool.
And for this segment, I'm going to ask you to make some noises into the microphone of your choice, and I will make them into a beat of some sort. If you want, you can even specify what you want the beat to sound like, and I'll do it.
I wouldn't even know. I
Okay.
don't know how to be.
Kevin, have you listened to the last couple?
I listened to one with Steve.
That one was really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, Miguel, do whatever your heart tells you, and I'll do something with it
Just now?
right now. Go right into the microphone.
Is it good?
Okay, if you want, that'll work. That'll work.
What's that?
What's that? Here's the song. Wow, so good.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Whew. Okay. Well, that is all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for joining us, Miguel. I hope you
Yeah,
join
it
us
was
again
great.
soon.
I'm glad I had a chance to just fucking weeb out.
Yeah,
It was good times. I like
Weebing
that.
out is fun sometimes.
Yeah,
Gotta
I know you
weeb it out
usually
sometimes.
ban me from weebing out too much.
I put limits, but no, I leaned into it too today. It was
Other people
good.
get those bans too. I didn't know.
Well, again, thank you all for joining us. I'm Jyesh. That's K-Hi. This is Miguel. Tune in again soon. That shit was crazy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.